every day's closer to free.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the CHI Health Center in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska for what we will simply call the crossover. And it is an intra club matchup featuring your 18 black against the 17 twos. Alongside our crack sideline crew and alongside the 10-time Hall of Famer Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Welbrock, and here we go. Jordan Brownlee puts the ball in play. Left side attack here for 17 twos. Over to Kinsey Cronin for the crush.
Cronin in the middle. Starts things off well for 18 black. Playing here, 17 twos. This is for the gold bracket, Jim. Winner goes, loser goes to silver.
Brownlee continues here. Picked up by Bradenberg in the back. Swung over by Elliott. Kills 17 twos.
Nice cut shot by Elliott there. Seeing the line, going after the line, executing on the line. 1-1 very early in the first set.
The Stewie product earns her way to the service line, puts it over. Picked up here by Lexi. Swung over to Mikey. Nice attack.
Deep to the one. Mikey Trias, big smiles from behind the mask. Hammers the ball cross court. Deep one. 2-1 Northern Lights. I know Mikey's mother, I believe, on the road as we speak, Jim. Coming, we'll tune in to or be here for the third day.
Oh, nice serve there. Picked up by 17 ones, and they get a kill here. Waiting for the ball to come back in here. Madeline Lepetsky.
Courts behind us empty, 22 and 21. So if that ball goes, someone's got to sprint over and get it.
Picked up here by Brownlee. Wellbrock. What Alexi swung over. Block is there. Comes back. Andre on that. Double block.
Spoladoro calling for help on that ball to the point where she pulled down her mask to call for help. Those masks prevent. Make communication a little more challenging.
It does. Lepetsky continues here. Picked up by Wellbrock. Spoladoro goes left side here. Lexi, that one's a little wide.
Lexi going for the 4-5 seam there. Good idea. Just got a little too much of it. Sent it a couple tiles wide.
Lepetsky. Brownlee here, late scrambling. Team's getting comfortable on the court here yet. I feel like. Brownlee. Audrey. Mikey out of the back row. Swings it over. Picked up there by 17 twos. Swung over. Lights. 18 black. Getting their offense set up. Spotted over by Wellbrock. Hey, it works.
On two. Wellbrock with the fist. Sending it into the campfire. 3-4 now. Lights trailing.
That brings Lexi Petrick to the line, doesn't waste any time here. Swung over, picked up there by Stanwood. He swings and tools the block there.
I guess, Jim, I can't say Lights winning or losing.
No, I got to get used to
It's 18 black trailing 17-2, now 6-3.
Pelness at the line here.
Falls right on the tape, Jim. Nice serve.
Yeah, it was.
By Pelness. Last match, she was in the libero jersey.
Yeah, I had that in my head now. I got to think about this a little bit differently. Bradenberg, the libero in this match. Albrock spins this over, looking for a line there. Not going to get it.
Coach Vogel talked about the team in their first match today against Keros. Took some time to get into game speed, up-tempo speed. I think we're seeing a little bit of that here as well.
Pelness continues on the serve. The slide attempted here, but that one comes back. point 17 twos.
Generally an effective play for this, but 17 twos, highly skilled, highly active.
A couple of longer service runs here already. Pelness continues with the line. Picked up here by Brownlee. Audrey goes back to Mikey in the back row. Pushed over there. Kunzhoog brings this up. Mikey flying on the floor there to bring that one up. Unable to do so. Looking for an early timeout for your 18 black, and we'll try and listen in here a little bit.
Got the 1-2 lights, Jim. I don't know. I think I heard some messages there. Play better.
Yeah, that would be.
Say that jokingly, but.
Pelness continues here. Brownlee picks this up. Audrey, the bump set over to Laura. Swung over. Picked up there by Braden Bergs.
Again, Jim, see the second or third time now. The block is there in position, well placed. Unfortunately, not the right angle into the court. Falling off the court.
Pelness continues. Audrey run through. Laura swats it down the line. Pelness there to pick this up into the middle here for Andre.
Audrey came from corner to corner, and unfortunately, just as she passed that spot to get to her blocker position, the tip came in behind her.
Yeah.
Coach Vogel on his feet, giving encouragement. We knew this was going to be a tough match, but not the start we were looking for.
Well, Elbrock picks this up. It's going to go back to her here. Off high hands on the block, but Bradenberg there to pick that up. Popped up over the block by Stanwood. It's a kill. Not a power game right now, I don't think, for either team, but points are being scored in abundance on the 17-2 side, and Pelness continues at the line. We need to break this rotation as well.
We're only one digit behind, Jim.
No, that isn't. That's definitely, it's a one possession game. That isn't quite that either.
Yep.
All right, swatted through there by Andre. They're finding spots.
They are finding spots. Audrey, nice decision to go over on two there, but picked up. It's a nice defensive play on 17-2s. Looking for something, trying to get something. Some sort of spark, some sort of action.
Mikey with this one. Laura brings it back in. Doesn't make the connection there. Yeah, looking for the formula here. Not sure what it is yet. Continuing Pelness at the line. Audrey the back set here. Kinsey, that could be it, but the block is there to tip it back, I will call that. It wasn't a stuff block. It was just sort of stopped and dropped in on our side of the net. Coach Lynette up, encouraging.
Giving a different look in serve receive.
Milbrock here. Brownlee. Laura swats it over. A nice swing, but picked up there by Stanwood. Into the middle is Andre.
Andre got up there, isolation block with Kinsey Cronin. She just got up and does often what Kinsey Cronin did. Find the open floor, angle the hand, and go to it.
Wow, didn't see this coming. Expected a tough match, but thought might be a little bit more competitive in the set here.
Well, we heard some of that until the cheer, talking about very encouraging, right? The huddle, the tone was very positive.
Yep.
And I think that's where you got to be right now.
Pelness continues, same pattern here. Wellbrook gets it back to her. Pelness has to run up for this one, unable to do so. Finally a side out for your 18 black.
Kinsey Cronin starting middle, looking left,
See where
fakes
she's gonna
left.
go here.
Nope, she's going left. Behind the baller's pole there.
Right-hander puts it in play. Over to Stanwood. Big swing, but picked up there by Lexi, trying to get it out of the net.
And that gets in the way twice for the Lights. Whoops, 18 black squad. Whoops.
Stanwood, your finger signals are befuddling to me. I can't look. I think it's my poor math skills that come into play. Let's see, 4 plus 2. No, not 4. No, you're overthinking it.
Regardless, we get the ball.
We do know the girl at the line here, Audrey Spoladoro, putting the ball into play. Free balled over, opportunity for Lights here, but picked up there by Stanwood into the middle. That's Andre pushing this over. Lights sets up here. Quick, Sylvia. A little bit long.
Okay, Jim. 5:19 set some intermediary goals here. Oh my gosh! Did you see that serve?
Just dropped in.
That
Slider.
was just corkscrewing
Fork ball.
down.
I don't know what it was.
I'd check that for spit. That looked like a spitball.
Yeah, maybe a nail file back there.
Could be.
Andre continues. Right-hander sends it over. Wellbrook there to pick this one up. Audrey back set into Sylvia. The delay slide. Overpass. Light sets up again. Mikey.
Good reach by Mikey.
Get that back over. That is Lepetsky with the termination.
It wasn't crazily forceful, but it was in a good spot. I was thinking they beat us to 20-5. I was wondering if we could turn the tables and go 25 at them.
Well, anything can happen, right?
Anything can happen.
Bump set here by Audrey. Mikey sends it over. Gonna go to Elliott, who uses the back of her hand to punch that one over. They'll set up again. Big swing there, but a nice pickup by Brownlee. Lexi. Going over to the left side again. Elliott was blocked, but it just fades out.
3 that I can remember, and my memory's poor, so probably more. The block is there in good position. We're just not getting the hands angled to bring the ball back. And it's shooting out of bounds off the block.
Andre lollipops this one over. Over to Laura on the right side. Long. Andre. Right-hander sends it short, rolls it off the tape. Audrey. Sylvia punches it over. Set up again here.
There we go.
Nice
Laura Wellbrock
there.
gets the arms turned there. You can see that's perfectly played, Laura. Up above the net, reaching over and angling the hands in. Blocking is a very technically important skill.
Simple job here. Run of 19 will finish this set off. And the kill there for Elliott stops that service run short.
We talked about this morning, can we, Jim, get to double digits? So backs against the wall here, 24-6. Can we get to 10?
Keeble at the line to serve. Gets it over. Wellbrock picks it up. Audrey the run through. Laura out of the back row sends it over. Picked up there by Stanwood. Quick into Lepetsky.
Oh, touch. Yeah, I don't think Jordan's arguing that too much. I think she tried to pull her hand back, but touch was called. Sounds like Jordan, kind of looked like Jordan agreed with the call.
Yeah.
All right, well, as we await the start of this match, Jim, what do you think? What do you think we got here?
I don't know. We got some work to do.
We got some work to do. Set one not going in the favor of your favorite 18 black team. Really, we saw this kind of right away this morning against Kairos. Really kind of befuddled in terms of everything 17-2 did worked, and nothing we did worked. And so I think, we talk about You know, Coach Vogel mentioned after the first match, getting into game tempo in the set 2 against Kairos, we got into a speed tempo.
Right.
We talked about between matches, Jim, you and I did, that you know the 18 Black squad is not used to seeing the pace of play that these really open competition teams go at. And so I think we saw that there in set 1. Hopefully in set 2 they can put some smiles on. They look a little downtrodden right now.
I see a little downtrodden. I don't, also, this sitting around, of course, is something all the teams have to battle, but we had 2 hours plus off here.
Yes.
Might have been close to 3.
I think that's right. We were ahead of schedule and now have ended up behind schedule.
Yeah, sometimes being that far ahead doesn't help you because the other courts who you are sharing officiating teams with and or paid refs are not available until the time that they said, or if their court is behind now, you're going to wait even that much more time. So I don't think it's good for us to sit around that long. Again, nothing you can do about it, something most of the teams that are here face. But it adds difficulty. You can just see the energy level is low. It's a tough time of the afternoon. Anybody that works in 8 to 5, I think you know that right after lunch is a tough time. It can be for some people to maintain their awakeness. I don't know how to say that, but
energy level.
Yeah, it all adds up. And of course, we've talked in the past about these tournaments being who's the last team standing, who's got something left to give, especially when it's been a emotionally draining match. We did see that with the 17-2s playing a really, really intense match with Nebraska Elite here about an hour and a half ago. They've come out, they have enough energy to propel themselves to a nice set win here, and I don't think they burned a lot of energy doing it. So
that's right.
You know, we talked about that too. You're giving so much energy for points, and you're finding the easiest way to do that. And hopefully here we recover and gain a little energy just by playing the first set, even if it wasn't good. And
seeing the tempo, and reacting to it. Yeah. I agree, Jim. I agree. You know, and the other thing, you just got to play your game, and you got to do what you can do individually on each and every point.
Right.
And sometimes you just don't worry about the score. There will be a tomorrow, and the team will play again, whether that's in the gold bracket or the silver bracket. Every point, do what you can do to get better, to be better, to help your team.
Right. Agreed.
Thought we were going to see a lineup change there, Jim, but
yeah,
no.
I don't think so. Not today. Keeble at the line here for 17-2s, puts it in play, picked up by Brownlee here, pushed over quick to Kinsey. Like that play, but they do pick it up on the 17-2 side. They're going to come out of the back row with a tip here with Stanwood. Lexi sends it back over. The libero gets this over to the left side here. That is Elliott, and that ball is potentially running toward the Missouri River, but stopped by someone passing through court 22. And that keeps Keeble at the line here. Right-hander swings it over. Off the tape, Laura has to dive for it. And of course, those things are just good luck or bad luck for us on that one. Bad luck. Keeble is
I think Coach Vogel just came. Oh, jeez.
And another one.
I think Coach Vogel just came to coach the sidelines here to be a little more active, a little more vocal, try to send in some positive juices.
Yeah, there's definitely a low energy amongst the team right here. Keeble to Maple Lake. Product continuing at the line here. Lights.
You know what that calls for, Jim? We jam a little southbound train and you and I do a dance. That seems to attract attention.
I don't know if we want to attract that kind of attention or not, but maybe we do need something here to liven things up. Serve receive, not treating the 18 black team well right at the moment. Elliott with a big swing, but that one is wide.
All right, Mikey Trias gets the ball just down 3. It's just a field goal ties this one up, Jim.
That'd be good. I don't know who our kicker is, but hopefully they don't go wide left. Swung over here. I think that hit the antenna.
Here we go. Here we go. I heard here we go from somebody.
Getting back in the action here.
Maybe Miss Brownlee.
Mikey Trias sends this over to the left side here. Nice swing there by Emma Slusser, a Park High School product.
Audrey knows Emma well from competition this past season. Very strong player.
Allison Elliott at the line here. Back set, pushed over by Kinsey. Finds a spot there, but they're diving on the floor to bring this back. Scrappy team, the 17-2s. Bradenburg with this one. Back set, swung over there and tooled the block for Slusser.
Yeah, we continue to see the straight on block, Jim, where the angle is just not right for bringing the ball back into play. You got to get up, you got to reach, and you got to angle those hands into the court.
Elliott, Brownlee. Over to Lexi, spins this one off the block, but they pick it up. Back over Lepetsky, a spinning attack from the middle. Kinsey sends her own middle attack back, but the block sends it over. Laura swats this one over like a fly. Over to Slusser. Nice up there by Jordan Brownlee. Sent over by Lexi. Long rally here, going to the left side. Picked up. Joust at the net. Play continues here. 17-2s pop this over. Mikey comes flying up the back row, unable to bring that one up. What a point there.
Good point, good scrap, good hustle. All around good play. Starting to get the tempo up a little bit, Jim. Even though you don't get that point, they competed hard, they worked hard.
Elliott continues at the line. Sent over, Brownlee gets this. Out of the back row, here is Mikey. Elliott picks this one up. Into the middle, Lepetsky.
Court 21,
She is
off ahead.
enjoying success there in that middle attack.
Sylvia Koenig with some nice hustle to retrieve that ball quickly.
Lepetsky is a Shakopee product. Elliott continues at the line. Sends it over. Left side.
Cronin from the
Cronin
left
from
side.
the left, different look there, and a nice kill.
Continuing to get encouraging words from the fan base here on court 20 for the 18 black squad.
Lexi Petrick, Lakeville North, sends it over, picked up by Bradenburg here. Laura tries to send this one back over, but they bring it back up. Big swing there on the left side from Stanwood.
Down for the point. Got a water train coming through here. Not that you can see anything, Jim. I don't know how you're calling this game with that fog.
Yeah, it's just not getting any better here. Over to Laura on the left side here. Tools the block there.
Off the block. Nice job, Laura Welbrock. The humidity has spiked here in Omaha, and so masks and humid air
Don't mix well.
don't mix well for glasses.
Left-hander Jordan Brownlee sends over a nice serve here. Picked up there by Stanwood. Goes back to her.
Can I get that one? That one's off 21, over to court 22, off the stanchion, off the bench, underneath the net. It's still going. No one's going after it. Now we get a trot. Still going. It's all the way to the wall. Cronin ducks under the net. Picks up the ball. She's looking for a cutoff person. No one around. Kurt Gleesman looks ready to receive the ball.
2 in the park home runs would have come in there, I think. Would have run around the bases twice.
Kurt Glassman giving Kinsey some encouraging words.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the bench area.
Pelness puts this in play. Laura slaps it back over, picked up by Pelness. It just gets through the block there.
Sylvia read that one at the last second there, got an arm up. Unfortunately off the arm. And we missed our 10-4 Big Buddy point.
Pelness
blew right by
continues
that.
here. Lexi pushed over to Laura, tips it up over the block, but Pelness is there.
Oh,
Swatted over by Abby Jandro of Lakeville North. Pelness again at the line. Audrey over to Laura, looking for line. Oh boy, hoping for something to break this run here. Lexi. Sylvia tips it up over on the shake. Stanwood up over the block, finger on it. Brownlee, nice save there. 17-2 set up. Stanwood again, long.
Oh boy. I should really throw the headset down and go get it. Kinsey Cronin is getting quite the workout. That ball is off the wall through 22, heading to 23, getting some help from the custodial staff. Kinsey has it. Net's in the way. No relay to put. Oh, here it comes. Look out. Oh!
Wow.
Wow, that was
the most exciting thing to happen here in this match.
Nearly took out a spectator. Good hustle, Kinsey Cronin.
Audrey Spoladoro at the line.
Play it.
Playing the ball out of the net here. Lexi sends this over. Picked up there. Again, Stanwood. Block gets a finger on it. Picked up. Laura sends over. Elliott there. Back to Stanwood again. Big attack. Nice pickup by Lexi there. Laura looking for a spot. Pelness is there.
Get there.
Andre and unable to bring that one back up. Laura ends. Right-hander puts it over, picked up there by Kunzhoog. Lexi. Sylvia looking to get it over, and it hangs on the tape for a couple of seconds and
sticky
comes
tape
back. Looking to score more points in this set than the first. We have an opportunity for that here. On the side out. Andre puts it over. Lexi. Audrey sends it back to her off the block there.
There we go. 15-7 now. Sylvia trots back. Ball in hand. Ready to go on her service run.
Right-hander, Northfield product. Puts it over. Kunzhoog there for the pickup. Lepetsky spins this one over from the right side on the slide. Lights there to pick it up. Free balled over. Lepetsky. Back to her. Swung over.
Half swung.
Kind of an off-speed
but effective
little tip hit into a spot on the court. We talk about, I think we watched this team play an hour ago and it was a power game. This has not been a power game, and yet they are firmly in control of this match by finding the right spots on the court and being efficient. Keeble here. Audrey quickly into Kinsey. Block gets a hand on it. Joust. Kinsey wins that, but it goes over and play continues here. And a left side kill for 17-2.
There goes Sylvia Koenig now. She goes around, hits a chair off the stand. She comes back looking for a relay person. Nope, she's coming in, sends it in. Lexi Petrick picks it up, rolls it across.
That ball has a few miles on it here in this match alone.
Indeed it does. No one playing here behind us, so once that ball goes, it's gone.
Keeble continues at the line. Back set. Mikey looking to terminate here. Kunzhoog gets a hand on it. Nice play to Elliott brings this back over. Light sets up. Mikey, I think there was no touch ball.
I like the play there. I like Kinsey on the slide. Mikey comes around from the right side to hit the B. Goes for that deep 5 corner. Unfortunately, a little wide.
Keeble, Wellbrock, Audrey, back to Laura, swings it over. They pick it up on the 17-2 side. Scrappy team doesn't let much hit the floor. Nice recovery there by Lights. Pushed over by Lexi.
Oh, they didn't call a touch there.
I thought that was
a touch. Doesn't matter what we think, Jim.
It doesn't. Our opinions are of little interest to the officials here. Keeble continues. Wellbrock's going to pick this one up. Audrey, the bump set over to Lexi. Nice swing. A little wide.
Got up there, got high. A little underneath the ball, unfortunately. Sends it tile and a half wide. Looking for 20 here. Or sorry, excuse me, Jim. Looking for 10.
Yeah, I think that's good. Keeble sends it over. Shorter serve here. Laura runs up to get that. Lexi back. Swung over by Bradenberg. Picks this up. Lepetsky comes right through. Hard swing there.
Big time swing out of the middle. Isolation block there. Kinsey Cronin did her best. Got up there. Took away one lane. She found another one and wide open.
Keeble picked up by Mikey here. Audrey over to Lexi, off hands. Picked up by Bradenberg, back set. Over to Schlusser. Lights 18 black sets up. Out of the middle again, Lepetsky finds the floor.
22-7, Jim.
Wow. Just didn't quite foresee that. I expected a little bit more of a competitive match, and we have not found that yet. Keeble here, continuing on the serve. Back set over to Mikey, takes a big swing at it.
Let's see, what are we calling here?
Waiting for a, all right, well.
Okay, they're calling the touch. Oh, the R2 is trotting over saying that was no touch. That's his call. Yeah. Mercy call or not, I don't know. We're calling it off the block for the point.
Mikey Trias at the line. Blooming Prairie product. Push over to the left side here. Sluicer comes straight through with that one.
Not much of a question on that one. Jim, I actually think there was a block on that previous point. I threw the block around the swinging defensive player and out.
I thought
still looking for a side-out, serve-out situation here, Jim, to get us to 10. Let's see what happens.
Elliott at the line. Mikey.
Not going to get the side out.
Oh, boy. All right. And well, there you have it.
Nice things happen quickly.
That was, again, maybe that broke the record for the speed from the match this morning. Man, a couple of quick, you almost feel like you didn't play. It's kind of crazy.
Well, it's not the way you want to end day 2, but let me tell you what. There will be a day 3. It will happen tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. We will be here.
Yes.
And so you forget about this one.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
And you go after it tomorrow.
You have a short memory and you come back tomorrow and bring your best game on Championship Sunday. All of the brackets will be set by the end of today. And teams will come out tomorrow. And for this 18 black squad, their last Championship Sunday at a convention center and tournament on a road trip, if you want to call it that. Most of our big convention center tournaments are road trips. This one actually should have been in Minneapolis due to the ongoing pandemic. That schedule was not possible, so all of the sweatshirts and other goodies that the girls are picking up here in Omaha actually are printed with Minneapolis on them because that is where this tournament should have been held. But it's not, and here we are in the great city of Omaha, and for us, we're coming down now to the end of these traveling tournaments. So we'll see if we can come out tomorrow with a good bit of energy in the morning and make things happen, and we will be here to cover it on Spoley Brock Sports Network, SBS N08. Mike, I do have to tell you a quick story about that. I saw one of the spectators walking past me here. They had a shirt on the front of it said the Ocho, and it had a volleyball in it. And I thought, what is this? And they turned around, and as they walked away, their last name was on top and the number 8 in a big letter underneath. So I think they were the parent of number 8. And hence the Ocho on the front. So for those of you who don't know what that is a dodgeball reference. Frankly, ESPN has picked up on that. They actually have once a year, I think they play sports on kind of an imaginary channel. They show ESPN 8. So that's the backstory there, and I thought it was kind of fun to see that. Team is over. We'll give you a little boost here. Yeah, not able to hear too much out of that, but I think what we're doing is what I've seen Northfield football do. They go around, everybody says, coach will call out for what positives can we take out of today? And they're not looking to accentuate anything negative here or try to figure out what might have gone wrong in this match. It's, hey, we did this good today, we did that, let's bring that tomorrow. And then they go to the next one. I liked so-and-so's defensive play in the second set. That was really good. And then you're filling your mind with positive images instead of thinking about, well, we should have done this, we should have done that, and the things that didn't go right. You don't want to bring that into tomorrow. That's stuff you want to leave behind. I think you want to bring in the positive thoughts, and maybe that's what's going on here. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. Let's get back to our game. Forget about the negative things that happened. Go and enjoy your evening. Get some good rest. Come back tomorrow and be ready to play.
Well, Jim, on that note, I really appreciate the positivity with which you call the game and the pace and speed with which you are able to see through that fog-filled glasses of yours. That's what I appreciate about you.
Well, all right. We'll take that forward to tomorrow. I think what I appreciate about your comments is always kind of finding things that the subtleties of the game, and I think making those apparent to people, and sometimes things that they don't necessarily see that are going on, even in a loss like this that seems lopsided. The team, like you mentioned, is working hard. It isn't for lack of effort. Some of it's bad luck, serves off tape, things like that you can't control. Sometimes a ball just is out of your reach, and that, but the team is working hard. I think there's positivity. I think they're going to bring that into tomorrow, and we will see how that all goes. So.
We will indeed, Jim. We will see how it goes. If I send the camera this way, you see the match going on back there. We will play the loser of that match. That is Minnesota Juniors 18-1 playing Northwest Reign, I think 18-2. And so there's a possibility that we would see Minnesota Juniors again. If I look at the paper, on paper, I would expect Minnesota Juniors to win this one, but we don't go by paper, Jim. We actually play out the matches.
Yeah, and that's the reason for any sporting event. If you thought the team that was on paper should have won, then the Vikings would have won the Super Bowl decades ago, right?
Well, didn't they win it last year?
I don't think so. I'm not sure what we're watching, but that is why they play the game.
I was watching the paper.
Oh, all right. Well. All right. Well, things are. I don't think anyone's
gave
in
a virtual
mood.
hug.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any interviews here. It looks like
the coaches are having a discussion.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty emotional huddle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No one likes to get beat like that. I hope that the team is going to continue to rally around each other versus separate. But
well, and I think the other message might be, hey, you are coming up to the end of your traveling career here. One of the bigger tournaments. Let's go out on a high note, and let's not bring any of this forward with us. Let's make sure we stay together as a team. Here's the goals. Here's the things we've been working on all year. Don't abandon that now. And it's easy to devolve to, wow, this didn't work, and so did this and that. And that's easy to do when things are not going well, and you have to try to avoid that. I think that's the big thing in this sport, but true in any sport for sure. To have a short memory, be it good or bad, you have to sort of put these things out of your mind and come back tomorrow fresh with what you know you can do.
I think that's right, Jim. This was a tough match, tough day, right? The first and third match is very tough, but it's difficult at this age, and any age really, to acknowledge and be happy for what you have.
Right.
Who knows where COVID could have taken us? It's possible volleyball was shut down, but they got to play.
Yeah,
they
found a
got
way
to
to
travel.
make it work.
There's the hug. Any words you want to share, Audrey?
No comment.
Audrey's ready to go shower up. Ready to go shower up. A nice dinner plan for this evening. So.
All right, we're going to stick with you just a few more minutes here, and then I think we're going to wrap up. I don't think anybody is much in the mood to talk, so we'll probably forego that and hopefully can get some words from the team tomorrow. We're continuing to watch the match on the far court over here. Again, we were going to play the loser of this match, so it's similar to what ours was, crossover match to determine who stays in and who goes out. And we'll see how that turns out. All right, we are going to get some comments here from
The lefty, number 3. Jordan Brownlee on air. Thanks for joining us, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Day 2, tough day.
Yeah.
Started tough, ended rough, but nice win in the middle to play for gold. Tell us your thoughts heading into tomorrow.
Well, it's a little sad right now. It's our first tournament, not making it to gold the final day. So overall, I think we should be proud. We're playing with 7, which is like the least amount you can play with if you want a libero, I guess. But it's frustrating, but I think we also have to be proud. And are you going to come join me?
Oh, there's
I'm
a
very
hug.
proud of my setter for doing a 5-1. And she's rocking it. She's going to put it. Yeah. What's up?
All right, good to see some smiles there. I know it's a disappointing day, but the other thing that is interesting here is this: there's only one 18s division here, so you got some really tough teams. I think that's a thing worth noting. This Kairos team was really, really tough. We watched the match over here with 17-2s and Nebraska Elite, and it's a different pace of play. I think is kind of what we noticed just watching.
Yeah.
And that made me comment on that a little bit. It's almost like you're playing in an open division, and that's got to be hard too. But also at the same time, build skill. So what's your guys' thought on that?
You can never really know what to expect because the teams kind of fluctuate in this bracket. So
Yeah.
you just have to rethink, honestly. And
Yeah.
it's fun to play really good teams too. I like the competition.
I'd rather play up than down for sure.
Right.
It's just when we can pull it together.
Yeah.
This was not one of those times.
Yeah. You never know how that's going to go either. I mean, we talked about on paper, this team looks better than that or whatever it might be. But the reason to play the games is because you don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Somebody can turn the tables on somebody else too. And I don't know. So you guys, what's your plans for the rest of the day? You got a meal and some relaxation?
I'm ready for the steak.
Yeah, I heard they got big steak dinner. I think Mike's nervous about grilling these steaks properly, getting the right amount of char on them. I know he's been working on this. He's got a strategy and a plan.
We're talking about you.
Yeah,
steak.
the pressure's on here. Your Wolfgang puck, maybe. I don't know. Getting ready to. It's Iron Chef time. We got to make sure everything's good and. Yeah, all right. Well, best wishes for tomorrow. Excited to see you guys play again, as always, and we'll look for you then. Appreciate you joining the program. Thanks.
What? Good effort.
All right, we're down to 1. 1 left watching. We'll stick with you here. I think maybe Mike went to look for, and I think we're going to be, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, Mikey says hi if the Triuses are listening on the way down. But
all right. Well, we'll get ourselves on camera here. You can see the foggy glasses. It has been a problem. It causes me to not recognize players in some cases, and I don't know, maybe not see balls coming at my head, but haven't been hit yet. But
maybe that was the problem. They could have a closed circuit audio over there, and they were all confused about the call of the game, and just maybe that was part of it.
Maybe I was calling out Nebraska Elite players. I'm not sure. Trying to memorize names here. It's always fun. We love bringing you these games. We're excited about tomorrow. It comes with a little bit of trepidation because we are coming to the end of the road here for 18 Black.
Was that a Boys to Men reference?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But hey, there's another day to go. There's more volleyball. We're going to be thrilled to be here and bring it to you. So, for Mike Spolodoro, you got any final comments?
Well, yeah, I was just going to say, I know the kids are disappointed about not making gold. I think I heard first time. But at the same time, there's only 4 teams in the gold bracket for this. So you mentioned this is kind of an all-in-one, some open teams. Team came in seeded 5th, are playing for 5th tomorrow. And so while disappointed about being in silver, we shouldn't be disappointed. Playing to your seed, these are tough tournaments.
Yeah, for sure.
And you got 7 kids, and they're pulling up their socks. To those not able to make the trip, you're missed. And but these kids have rallied and they've worked hard. And so playing for 5th tomorrow is something to cherish.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, again, you're just getting to play another day. And that's what we're all about here. The kids have been working hard all year, many practices. We're coming to the end of all that. But you want to enjoy these last few matches. And, hey, it's another day tomorrow to bring your game and see what happens. So on behalf of our sideline crew and the Hall of Famer, Mike Spolador, I'm Jim Wellbrock. And we will see you tomorrow morning live from the CHI Health Center in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. Have a good evening.
County, 1876. Grayback rebels trying to run the risk, seeking vengeance for their southern pride. Yeah. Jesse James along for the ride. They ride. They ride. September 7th, they rode into town just to take old dames down. Colt 45 strapped across their hips, yeah. JYG etched in the grip. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Where white dusters 3 walked in the bank, walked out to open the safe. Haywood cried, said, "Don't kill me," but that time lock won't open till 3. They ride. They ride. They tried to run, they tried to hide. Those old Yankees let the bullets fly. The town folk stood their ground, yeah. Northfield took the James game down. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota nights. I've always felt the sense of pride growing up in this college town. The home of heroes like Joseph Lee, Haywood, Wheeler, and the man in the night. Oh, this little town showdown. I often think about when Jesse rode